All right, let's talk. Welcome, I'm Christina Athena, and I titled this video, Why This George Floyd Incident, this event, is a good thing. Now, first, let me introduce myself as an alchemist. This is what I do. I transmute pain into power, separation into union. I transmute powerlessness into fully empowered remembrance. So this is what I have done for me in this situation, and by sharing this with you, perhaps you can also feel peace in all of this. Because if you clicked on this video, this means you're either one of my people, hey, or you are someone who has hope. You are someone who has a desire for more, to have better in this world, and to see, like, I'm all about this positivity, but what the fuck? Like, what am I supposed to do with these really not positive situations? Well, that's why I'm here to fill you in. So, I want to talk about two powerful things here today. I want to talk about emotions, and I want to talk about the power of symbolism. So, the function of emotions. The function of emotions is our indicating. It's a tool for us. It's our indicating tool. It's an indicator of how in alignment we are or are not in with our path. This is our internal guidance system, our internal GPS for us in our path. Now, sometimes we're kind of all over the place. It's because we haven't really set a point of what we want to move towards. I mean, we have unconsciously, but it's like a whole nother level to do this consciously. So, anyway, the whole point of this is whatever you're feeling from this, honor it. Feel what you're feeling. See what is coming up. And I would invite you to even pause this video and think about what it is you feel when you think about this George Floyd thing, if you don't already know instantly, right? For many, there's rage. And I like to transmute rage to inner standing. So, if that's how you're feeling, you're in the right place. So whatever you are feeling, honor that, because within that feeling, there's wisdom, right? It is giving you the path to get back on your path. It's giving you the clues. It's giving you the codes for you to adjust where you are so you can get back in alignment, and you're in alignment with your highest truth, light, love, freedom, and joy, and fun, because that's why we're here. So, yes, what are you feeling? Now, the power of symbolism. So, I just want to mention how powerful all symbols are. And sometimes symbols take the form of like shapes and different things, but sometimes they take the form of events, and it is up to us to decode what it means for us. And so ultimately, all symbolism is open to interpretation. And when that interpretation is influenced, it is able to be manipulated. So, in other words, we have the media and all these news outlets portraying this event in a way that is going to influence separation, hatred, anger, corruption. Now, and it's also going to talk a lot about racism. Racism. It's such a distraction tool. I mean, the reality is life is different here for a colored person. I mean, I know that's I feel you. I can't fully relate because this is how I incarnated this time, but I can hold space for that, for sure, and honor that and respect that, truly. Though it's just really important to realize the focus on the racism is just such a distraction, because we've evolved past a point of seeing our skin color. Like, many of us know that. So for this to be a race thing again, it's ridiculous. But there's anger here. There's a charge. And within this charge is information. So let's dive deeper. So, what's up with this fucking racist thing? Well, it's really fucked up, actually, because many of us were indoctrinated into the school system that programmed us, telling that black people were slaves. And, man. So now we have to dig deeper than that. Like, it goes deeper than slavery and civil rights. Let's go further back. Why were Africans a threat? Well, what's in Africa? Egypt. Yeah. Why are all the noses broken off of all these Egyptian statues and everything? Well, what is a unique feature of Africans, of Black people? Nose, right? Their nose or lips, beautiful, voluptuously, like luscious, defined features. You know, I'm thankful with me, but like, oh my gosh, like kissing big lips like that. Oh, it's divine. All right. Anyway. So what's the connection with Egypt here? Well, what's in Egypt? All the, like the pyramids, all this ancient technology and wisdom, and these beings who lived a way of life that saw the connection between all things, and it really honored this and immersed themselves into this. So I just feel like, with all this being said, this is clearly a symbol, right, of this negative force that we have, the dark forces that we have, the yang energy, if we're going to get real broad in our perspective, because really everything can kind of go down to like yin and yang, or like the unified whole, but you can call it the governments, the reptilians, the draconians, AI, like you can call all that shit, but it's the yang force. It's the opposing force that we have here. And so this force is showing, it's asserting itself by kneeling on George Floyd's neck. And it's really interesting how the neck actually represents flexibility in change. So this is, in my interpretation, everything being symbolic is this yang force asserting the fact that if we're inflexible, if we're not willing to change, that will be the death of us. But the beautiful thing is there are many of us here who understand that there's really no such thing as death, right? So when we are focusing on George Floyd's death, the moment he died, he became a fucking legend, which means he will be living forever. He has surpassed death. So, bringing this full circle and really making this so beautiful, my beautiful divine sister, Jessie the Gypsy, lives in Colorado, and she was at a peaceful protest in Colorado. She posted it live on her Facebook, and I watched the video. I shared it on my personal page, and it's a peaceful protest. And there, the people are all shouting in unison, "We are one. We are one. We are one." Oh my goodness, like I'm literally like moved to tears. It's so powerful. And she said everyone got home safe, everything was good. Now, of course, the news is going to show us all this crazy shit going down. But I'm telling you, somebody that I've known my entire life is sharing her experience of a peaceful protest where they were just affirming the fact that we are one, we are strong. We come from love. And love is here. We're reminding you that we are one. Oh, it's just so powerful. And I say Jessie the Gypsy, like she has always called herself a gypsy since she's a young girl. She's always really identified with that. And I just was reading about how gypsy comes from Egypt. It all comes round circle. And what's coming out now, we have all this Atlantean knowledge being remembered and recognized in all of us, which is all connected with this Egyptian flow. Like, to me, this is all perfect evidence of exactly what I wanted to see. New Earth. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm going to let us all take this in. I hope you feel uplifted. And I hope you feel that you are able to transmute this situation, to bring this all around, to see that George Floyd served as a symbol of the fact that we are all coming together. I know so many people, especially white people in these white avatars saying, hey, I don't give a fuck what color you are. We are all one. We are all one people. We all come from love. We're all going back toward love. And that's what it is. So I'm really thankful. It feels so good to be here. And I'm so thankful we're sharing this journey. And I wish you all the love, abundance, joy, fun, and everything good to you. Always, for always. So be it. Mwah. Peace.